Datta Sri Guru Datta Jai Guru 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 Datta Sri Guru Datta.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Sadgurubhyo Namo Namaha, Harihi Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Jai Guru Datta and welcome to Datta Arpanam with your host Rishi Nirvan Balrup
and Ravita Singh. Jai Guru Datta, Swagatam, and thank you for tuning in to Datta Arpanam, a showcase of the life, music and teachings of His Holiness Paramapujya Dr. Shri 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 Ganapati Satchidananda Datta Ji of Avadhuta Dattapitam in Mysuru. Today's program begins with the offering of pranams, gratitude and this invocation prayer at the sacred feet of beloved Sadguru Deva Pujya Shri Datta Ji or Datta Tata Ji, as this program, possible only through His divine grace, is offered to him. Please join his second-in-command, Pujya Shri 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 Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji now in worship.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gururdevo Maheshwarah, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Bhuyuta Shri Hari Chinnhitabhyam Agastya Rekhadibhiranchitabhyam Nigodha Bijakshara Mudritabhyam Namo Namah Sadguru Padukabhyam. Ganapati Gurumekam Satchidanandarupam Vibhudharivaha Sevyam Yogamargadhirudham Sharanamupagatanam Sanghadrivajram Mama Hridaya Nivasam Bhaktinamro Namami Bhakti Namro Namami.
Once again, everyone, Swagatam, and thank you for tuning in to this morning's episode of Datta Arpanam. Today's program is being brought to you through the kind courtesy of Ramlal Educational Institute of number 12 Exchange Lots Couva, Valini's Drug Mart Limited of 58 to 60 Sutton Street, San Fernando, Debe Supermart Limited of 182 SS Erin Road, Debe, and Coque Supermart Limited of 14 Naparima Mayaro Road, San Fernando.
Last week, as the auspicious story of Srinivasa Kalyanam continued on Datta Arpanam, you heard that early in Kali Yuga, every living organism on Venkatachala was conspiring to bring Lord Srinivasa to Padmavati Devi. Even a huge elephant was involved in this divine Leela. The elephant blocked the path of Lord Srinivasa and moved in such a way as to direct the Lord to a particular spot.
And when that elephant finally cleared the way, he disappeared actually. That was when Lord Srinivasa first laid eyes on the beautiful Padmavati Devi, who is none other than Lakshmi Devi, who had incarnated as the daughter of a king called Akasha Raja.
Listeners, as you can probably tell, we are getting closer and closer to the actual auspicious occasion of Srinivasa Kalyanam, or the wedding of Lord Srinivasa and Padmavati Devi. Remember, Lord Srinivasa had told Varahaswami's cook, Vakula Devi, that she was Yashoda in her past life and he was her Sri Krishna. And when Vakula Devi complained that when she was Yashoda she had not personally witnessed any of Sri Krishna's 8 weddings, and when she reminded the Lord that he had promised her that in her next birth she would see him get married, the Lord put Vakula Devi in charge of getting him married in this incarnation.
Today, this enchanting divine story continues. But before we hear what happens now that Lord Srinivasa and Padmavati Devi have been brought to the same place, let us worship the remover of obstacles, Lord Ganapati. Please open the Bhajanmala app or visit the website www.bhajanmala.com. Enter Bhajan ID number 52 and join in this musical offering.
గణగణమునకు పతి అయిన గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణగణమునకు పతి అయిన గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణగణమునకు పతి అయిన గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణం గణం బీజగమ గణం అణువుల జీవుల గణం గణం. గణం గణం బీజగమ గణం అణువుల జీవుల గణం గణం. గణగణమునకు పతి అయిన గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. మూలాధారము జీవగణం స్వాధిష్ఠానము సస్యగణం మణిపూరము సంపదల గణం అనాగతం బది వాయుగణం గణగణమునకు పతి అయిన గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం.
గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం.
విశుద్ధమనగా విబుధగణం
విశుద్ధమనగా విబుధగణం
ఆజ్ఞాచక్రము శక్తిగణం
ఆజ్ఞాచక్రము శక్తిగణం
సహస్రపద్మము తత్వగణం
సహస్రపద్మము తత్వగణం.
ఇకపై మిగిలినదేమి గణం
ఇకపై మిగిలినదేమి గణం.
గణగణమునకు పతి అయిన గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం.
గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం.
గోళాలన్నీ అణుగణము
గోళాలన్నీ అనుగణము
ఆకాశమంతా లోకగణం
ఆకాశమంతా లోకగణం.
ఈ గణపతి గణమణి గృణిలో
ఈ గణపతి గణమణి కృణిలో
సచ్చిదానందుని గుణమగుణం
సచ్చిదానందుని గుణమగుణం.
గణగణమునకు పతి అయిన గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం.
గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం.
గణగణమునకు పతి అయిన గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం.
గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం.
గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం.
గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం.
జయం జయం.
జయం
జయం
జయం.
జయం.
జయం
జయం
జయం.
జయం.
జయం జయం.
గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం.
Sometimes a person may wonder why it is so important for us to sing bhajans like we just did. Well, there are many reasons, many of which have been shared over the years on Datta Arpanam. But one explanation as to why Divya Nama Sankirtanam or singing divine names is the surest way to moksha or liberation in Kali Yuga is that practice directs the intellect towards God, towards Guru. And directing the intellect towards a higher altar like that is a crucial step in liberation from the cycle of birth and death.
Listeners, vasanas are our strongest desires. They are the reason why rebirth occurs. And when a vasana manifests at the level of the intellect, this is the level at which it must be arrested if we want to ensure that vasana does not lead to rebirth. You see, if you do not put that vasana or deep-rooted desire in check at the level of the intellect, it reaches the mind. And when that desire reaches the mind, it causes agitation of the mind. And this causes us to take action.
But what happens as a result of desire-driven action? Well, when that action results in fulfillment of our desire, because we enjoyed whatever it was, we want more. Or we may want something else because we like how we felt when we got that desire fulfilled. And as you recently heard on Datta Arpanam, once a desire even sprouts in our minds, we continue to be reborn until the time is right for that wish to be fulfilled.
And if a desire does not get fulfilled, then anger develops. And again in Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna speaks of how anger is one of the gateways to hell.
But listeners, we can avoid all of this by simply putting a vasana or desire in check at the level of the intellect. When singing bhajans helps to direct the intellect towards God or Guru and away from vasanas, what that simple practice is actually doing is saving us from rebirth.
Because we cannot forcibly subdue vasanas. If we try to, we only give them more strength. So instead of fighting them, we must find a way of directing the intellect away from them before they have a chance to reach the mind. Once they reach the mind, it is very difficult to recover. So, arresting vasanas at the level of the intellect, as you heard, is a crucial step in attaining moksha or liberation.
And bhajan singing is a powerful tool in steering the intellect towards a higher altar, steering it towards upliftment instead of towards downfall in the form of rebirth.
So everyone, sing bhajans with focus whenever you can, including every Sunday morning when you join us here on Datta Arpanam.
Thank you for tuning in to today's offering, which is coming to you on 103.1 FM through the grace of Ganapati Swamiji or Pujya Datta Ji, and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited. As we prepare for today's contemplation on Srinivasa Kalyanam, please join in worshipping Naranarayana Maharishis, Goddess Saraswati, and Sage Vyasa.
Narayanam namaskritya naranchaiva narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayeta.
Last week, and again earlier today, you heard that Lord Srinivasa was in awe when he saw the unparalleled beauty of Padmavati Devi.
When the elephant had moved out of the way, Padmavati stepped out from behind a tree, and when she did, Lord Srinivasa stood there, stunned and almost statue-like. When the elephant reappeared, this time he was standing behind Padmavati. He blessed her with his trunk and then retreated.
Lord Srinivasa, who is the creator of beauty, continued to admire Padmavati's beauty as if he was admiring his own beauty in a mirror. When finally he stepped forward to greet her, a bunch of Padmavati's friends who had been looking for her found her and surrounded her. Seeing Lord Srinivasa in his hunter form carrying a bow and arrows, they questioned him, asking who he was and what he was doing there. But Lord Srinivasa, still mesmerized by the beauty of Padmavati Devi, did not answer them.
How will this meeting go? Will Padmavati's friends get the answers for which they are looking, or will a standoff occur? Well, to find out, stay tuned in to Datta Arpanam right here on 103.1 FM. For now though, having been reminded of the beauty of that female aspect of divinity, let us join in worshipping Mother Goddess through many of her names. Please join in singing this beautiful bhajan, the words to which you can find by entering bhajan ID number 2169 on the Bhajanmala app or website.
हे माता ओम श्री माता ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, 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 अम्बा ताये ललितांबा। अम्बा ताये ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, हे माता, हे माता, अम्बा ताये ललितांबा। अम्बा ताये ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, ओम श्री माता ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, ओम श्री माता ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, कंची कामाक्षी ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, कंची कामाक्षी ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, मधुरे मीनाक्षी 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 ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, काशी विशालाक्षी ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, काशी विशालाक्षी ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, ज्ञानवल्लभे ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, ज्ञानवल्लभे ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, माता, हे माता, हे माता, हे माता, हे माता, हे माता, अम्बा पूर्णे ललितांबा। अम्बा पूर्णे ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, चंडे चामुंडे ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, चंडे चामुंडे ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, कनका दुर्गे ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, कनका दुर्गे ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, भक्ते पूर्णे ललितांबा। हे माता, हे माता, भक्ते पूर्णे ललितांबा। माता, हे माता, हे माता, हे माता, अर्धनारी ललिताम्बा राजराजेश्वरी ललिताम्बा हे माता गजगौरीश्वरी ललिताम्बा हे माता गजगौरीश्वरी ललिताम्बा हे माता सच्चिदानंदी ललिताम्बा हे माता सच्चिदानंदिनी ललिताम्बा हे माता सच्चिदानंदिनी ललिताम्बा हे माता सच्चिदानंदिनी ललिताम्बा हे माता ओम श्री माता ललिताम्बा हे माता ओम श्री माता ललिताम्बा 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 हे माता अम्बा ताये ललिताम्बा हे माता अम्बा ताये ललिताम्बा हे माता कंची कामाक्षी ललिताम्बा हे माता कंची कामाक्षी ललिताम्बा मधुरे मीनाक्षी ललिताम्बा काशी विशालक्षी ललिताम्बा ज्ञानवल्लभे ललिताम्बा अम्बा अन्नपूर्णा अम्बा अन्नपूर्णा हे माता कनका दुर्गे ललिताम्बा हे माता कनका दुर्गे ललिताम्बा हे माता सच्चिदानंदे ललिताम्बा हे माता सच्चिदानंदे हे माता जय लक्ष्मी 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 माता हे माता ओम श्री माता ललिताम्बा हे माता ओम श्री माता ललिताम्बा ओम श्री माता ललिताम्बा ओम श्री माता ललिताम्बा ओम श्री माता ललिताम्बा ओम श्री माता ललिताम्बा
What beautiful and energizing Divya Nama Sankirtanam. When he was still on this earth, Swami Manasa Datta, to whose voice you were just listening, was a powerhouse of energy and drive. But that really wasn't surprising, because when we live, breathe and act in the name of Sadguru Deva Ganapati Datta Ji, it's like we tap into his energy, his bliss, his divinity.
Of course, that is what it seems like. But really and truly, the positivity that comes from living the life of a true devotee is nothing but yet another manifestation of Guru's divine grace.
Jaya Guru Datta to that. You are listening to Datta Arpanam, which is coming to you on 103.1 FM through the grace of Ganapati Datta Ji, and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited. Today you heard that when Lord Srinivasa saw the beautiful Padmavati Devi, mesmerized by her appearance, he could not even answer Padmavati Devi's friends when they asked who he was and what he was doing there. When Lord Srinivasa just continued staring at Padmavati Devi, her friends demanded that he look at them and answer their questions.
Suddenly, Lord Srinivasa snapped out of his trance-like state, but instead of answering Padmavati Devi's friends, he responded with a question of his own, asking who they were.
Padmavati's friends refused to give Lord Srinivasa any information unless he answered their questions. That was when the Lord told them that he was the son of Vasudeva and Devaki Devi. He explained that he had an elder brother named Balarama who goes about with a plough on his shoulder, and a sister called Subhadra who was married to Arjuna.
And listeners, notice how the Lord is answering who he is. He is not giving his name, but his lineage. This shows us how important it is to preserve the good reputation of our lineages by our good actions. Lord Srinivasa continued his response by saying that Arjuna, his brother-in-law, had 2 elder brothers and 2 younger brothers. Those 5 brothers were all called Pandavas, and they were all related to him.
Lord Srinivasa also explained that he was born in Krishna Paksha on the 8th day of the waning moon, or in other words, he was born 8 days after the full moon in Krishna Paksha, or on Krishna Paksha Ashtami. And because of this, because he was born during the dark fortnight, he was dark-skinned, and so he was called Nalla Naya.
That word, Nalla Naya, is a Telugu word made up of 2 words, Nalla meaning dark-skinned, and Aya, which is a respectful word used to refer to a father or lord or sir. So the word Nalla Naya means dark-skinned lord or dark-skinned person.
I am the one whose namas or names are endless, continued the Lord, and sages call me Krishna because of my dark skin.
Listeners, look at the information the Lord has given in his response to who he is. Remember, this is all in the lead-up to the marriage alliance between him and Padmavati being arranged. By giving his lineage, the Lord has given the other side information about his family and which family he comes from. He has given the details of his birth. He has given a name, yes, but a name which he says sages use when referring to him, giving us a clue into his character. These are the things which matter when deciding upon marriage. The size of one's house, or the number of countries they have visited, or whether or not they eat at fancy restaurants, these things are interesting at best, but they do not provide the most important information when determining if someone is likely to be a good spouse. The Lord, in his response to Padmavati's friends, shows us this.
Such a seemingly simple act, performed by the Lord, was not only for the benefit of Padmavati and her companions, but also for all of us. There are lots of people who rebel against being told what to do. Here, the Lord is not ordering us in any particular way. Instead, like our Dattaji always does, he is leading by example, showing the way, because such is his kind nature. Let us join in praising that Lord now.
You heard Lord Srinivasa say that he is known by many names or namas. Well, let us join in singing some of those namas now. Let us worship him as Krishna, as Keshava, as Madhava, Achyuta, Narayana, Govinda, Janardana, Vasudeva, Rama, Bhakta Bandhava, Dina Datta, Pradyumna, Pundarika, and Panduranga.
Listeners, if you are in a great mood right now, then celebrate your great mood by joining in this chanting. And if you are not in such a great mood this morning, As you heard earlier today, Divya Nama Sankirtana can shift your focus from worldly matters and worldly sorrows to the divine. And with that, everyone, if you really focus and enjoy the chanting, clap and sing out loudly, your mood will improve. So everyone, once again, let us join in worshipping Lord Venkateshwara, Lord Srinivasa, Lord Sri Hari by singing some of his names.
Krishna Keshava Madhava Achyuta Narayana Govinda
That recording is an old one, but once again, what power it contains. Listeners, when the elephant Gajendra's leg was caught in the jaws of the crocodile, he did not have to recite any sophisticated prayer for the Lord to come to his rescue.
And similarly, when Draupadi was about to be disrobed, all she had to do was call out to Sri Krishna and he came to her rescue.
So never underestimate the power of Divya Nama Sankirtanam, or the power of chanting divine names. The Lord is everywhere. There is nowhere that He is not. The story of Narasimha Avatara teaches us this. But human beings' ego, listeners, that ego puts up barriers, telling the Lord to stay away even if our mouths are saying something different. But when we surrender to Him, when we call out to Him with hearts of surrender, in the blink of an eye or even less, He comes to our aid.
You were just listening to Datta Sadguru, Parama Puja Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji as he led us in Divya Nama Sankirtanam here on Datta Arpanam. Thank you for tuning in to today's hour of devotion, which is coming to you on 103.1 FM through the grace of Puja Sri Swamiji and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited and Kokie Supermart Limited.
A little while ago, you heard what the Lord said when He introduced Himself to Padmavati Devi and her protective friends. Now, when questioned by Srinivasa Swami, Padmavati Devi gave her own introduction authoritatively, saying that she belonged to Atri Gotra, was of the Chandra Vamsha or Chandra dynasty, and that her name was Padmavati. She told him that she was the daughter of Akasha Raja, who himself needed no introduction as he was the king. She then asked Srinivasa to leave.
But as Padmavati Devi was speaking, Lord Srinivasa interrupted her, suggesting that she speaks to him in a softer, smoother tone instead of speaking so harshly. "I am very much drawn to you," said Lord Srinivasa. "Will you please come with me and marry me?"
When Padmavati heard this unexpected question posed by this stranger, she reminded him that her father was the king, and she warned him of the dangerous, lethal even, punishment he would face if her father found out that he had spoken like this to the princess.
But of course, the Lord is beyond the fear of birth and death, or victory and defeat. Saying this to the princess, Lord Srinivasa was about to hold Padmavati's hand as he asked her to go with him.
Listeners, there is nothing that the Lord does not know, including that this action would not be taken well. But yet again, He is performing these leelas to teach us lessons. Whether male or female, when someone rejects romantic advances, that rejection must be respected. Forcing oneself on someone will definitely bring adverse consequences, even if the one breaching boundaries thinks that they have gotten away with it. Karma, listeners, karma ensures that there is no such thing as getting away with a wrong deed. What it does ensure is that even if you escape punishment in this lifetime, you will have to be reborn to face the consequences of your actions. It does not matter how good a person you were before the event or after the event. You will, at some point, have to face your karma. As you will come to see, this applied to even Lord Srinivasa. So if the Lord, who is so filled with virtue, if even He has to suffer the consequences of pursuing unwanted advances on the opposite sex, and He never even touched Padmavati, then what is to be said of what we will have to face if we engage in inappropriate behavior towards the opposite sex?
Lord Srinivasa was dealt immediate punishment just as he was about to hold on to Padmavati Devi's hand, even though she had asked him to leave. When her companions saw that the Lord was about to take Padmavati's hand, they immediately felt they needed to stop him. They started throwing stones at him. Some of the stones hit him on his chest and some on his hands.
Even while trying to escape those stones, the Lord still tried to grab on to Padmavati's hand. As a result, he ended up receiving some blows on his arms as he was trying to reach her. He was more worried about not being able to reach her than he was about the blows of the stones hurled by Padmavati's companions.
Padmavati and her companions eventually managed to run away, leaving Lord Srinivasa calling out, "Padmavati! Padmavati!"
This caused Lord Srinivasa more pain than the wounds caused by the stones did. He felt very sad because Padmavati did not understand his feelings. In this state of despondency, he returned to his home.
After Lord Srinivasa arrived at his home, Vakula Devi arrived there. Seeing the Lord's condition with injuries all over his body, Vakula Devi, who was Yashoda in her past life, Vakula Devi was deeply saddened. She asked him how it was that despite his strength and courage, this had happened to him.
Calling him Krishna, Vakula Devi offered Lord Srinivasa some sweet rice, but he had no appetite. He did not feel like eating anything. Vakula Devi realized that since the Lord had no enemies and no family members on earth other than her, his state could only have been caused by a female. When she specifically asked him if a maiden had caused him to be in this state, the change of expression on the Lord's face made Vakula Devi realize that she had hit the nail on the head.
Vakula Devi now demanded an answer as to why he was in this state, but it was only after she promised that she would fulfill his wish of marrying that woman who stole his heart that her Krishna told her about meeting Padmavati on the mountain. He told her that Padmavati and her friends had walked away without listening to his proposal. He also expressed his staunch and divine love for Padmavati and assured Vakula Mata that she too would like Padmavati Devi.
Vakula Devi consoled him. She applied the juice of some medicinal plants to his wounds, and singing songs which she sung for Lord Krishna in Dwapara Yuga, she put Lord Srinivasa's head on her lap and encouraged him to sleep.
Listeners, in Trinidad and Tobago, it's still early in the day, but in Tirupati, it's evening time already. So let us also sing a soothing lullaby for Lord Srinivasa. You can find the words to this divine song by entering Bhajan ID number 2338 on the Bhajanmala app or website.
పద్మావతి హృదయ డోలికాంచల సీమ నిదురించునా స్వామి జోలాలి
పద్మావతి హృదయ డోలికాంచల సీమ నిదురించునా స్వామి జోలాలి
పరగ విశ్వములన్ని పాన్పుగా నిలచిన పవళించవేమయ్య జోలాలి
పరగ విశ్వములన్ని పాన్పుగా నిలచిన పవళించవేమయ్య జోలాలి
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 జోలాలి నీలాంబరపు ఛాయ నిలువెల్ల పొంగారు
నీలాంబరపు ఛాయ నిలువెల్ల పొంగారు
నీమేని సింగార మునకిదే లాలి
నీవేని సింగారమునకిదే లాలి
మెడలోని మెరుగుల గరుడ పచ్చల మాల
మెడలోని మెరుగుల గరుడ పచ్చల మాల
తారకల తళుకొత్త శ్రీహరి లాలి
తారకల తళుకొత్త శ్రీహరి లాలి
జోలాలి
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 అరమోడ్పు కనులతో అరవిందలోచన
అరమోడ్పు కనులతో అరవిందలోచన
అరమరిక లేక నతుల రక్షించేవు
అరమరికలేక నతుల రక్షించేవు
నిదుర నటించకు నా స్వామి నిదురపో
నిదుర నటించకో నా స్వామి నిదురపో
వెంకటేశ నీకు లాలి జోలాలి
వెంకటేశ నీకు లాలి జోలాలి
లాలి జోలాలి
లాలి జోలాలి
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 సప్తగిరి తేరుపై చిన్ని ఊపుల కన్న
సప్తగిరి తేరుపై చిన్ని ఊపుల కన్న
పాల్కడలి పాన్పుపై పవ్వళింపుల కన్న
పాల్కడలి పాన్పుపై పౌవళింపుల కన్న
గరుడ పృష్ఠాన కడు డోలికల కన్నా
గరుడ పృష్ఠాన కడు డోలికల కన్నా
మృదు హృదయ తల్పమిది కేశవాలాలి
మృదు హృదయ తల్పమిది కేశవాలాలి
కేశవాలాలి కేశవాలాలి
కేశవాలాలి కేశవాలాలి
కేశవాలాలి
కేశవాలాలి
యోగ నిద్రను బట్టి యోచనల నరికట్టి
యోగ నిద్రను బట్టి యోచనల నడిగట్టి
సేదీరవు స్వామి ఇసుమంత కునుకెట్టి
వేదవీరవు స్వామి సుమంత కునుకెట్టి
శ్రీ శ్రీనివాస నారాయణ లాలి
శ్రీ శ్రీనివాస నారాయణ లాలి
సచ్చిదానంద సన్మత్త జోలాలి
సచ్చిదానంద సన్మత్త జోలాలి
లాలి జో జో
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 And on that comforting note, everyone, we begin to wrap up today's episode of Datta Arpanam.
Pranams and gratitude are offered at the divine feet of beloved Sadgurudeva, Parama Pujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Datta Ji and Sri Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji, without whose teachings, compassion, love, guidance, and music, this program would not exist.
Pranams to you, Puja Sri Dattaji and Sri Swamiji. Kindly forgive any errors which may have been committed in preparing or in sharing today's episode of Datta Arpanam, and please guide us to avoid such errors in the future.
Special thanks are extended to the staff at 103.1 FM and to the sponsors of Datta Arpanam: Valini's Drug Mart Limited, Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited. And of course, dear listener, an extra special thank you is extended to you for sharing this devotional hour with us.
If you would like to listen to today's program again, check out the Datta Arpanam Facebook page, where later this week the YouTube link for today's episode will be shared.
Once again, everyone, thank you for tuning in today. You are invited to please tune in to 103.1 FM again next Sunday at 6 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time for another episode of Datta Arpanam, a showcase of the life, music, and teachings of His Holiness Parama Pujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji.
Jai Guru Datta.
Shri Guru Datta. Harihi Om Tat Sat.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswati Namaha, Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha. Dattattreyam Mahatmanam Varadam Bhaktavatsalam Prapannatyharam Vande Smartrugami Sanovatu Deenabandhum Kripasindhum Sarvakaranakaranam Sarvarakshakaram Vande Smartrugami Sanovatu Sharanagata Deenartha Paritrana Parayanam Narayanam Vibhum Vande Smartrugami Sanovatu Sarvanarthaharam Devam Sarvamangalam Sarvakleshaharam Vande Smartrugami Sanovatu Brahmanyam Dharma Tattvajnam Bhakta Kirti Vivardhanam Bhaktabhishta-pradam Vande Smartrugami Sanovatu Shoshanam Papa Pankasya Deepanam Jnana Tejasa Tapa Prashamanam Vande Smartrugami Sanovatu Sarvaroga Prashamanam Sarva Pida Nivaranam Vipaduddharanam Vande Smartrugami Sanovatu Janma Samsara Bandhagnam Swarupanandadayakam Nishreyasapadam Vande Smartrugami Sanovatu Jayalabhaya Shakkama Dhatur Dattasya Yastavam Bhoga Moksha Pradasyemam Prapatet Sakri Bhavet Shri Ganeshaya Namaha Shri Saraswati Namaha Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha.
Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat.